Good morning. Happy Friday. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing week. Have a couple of announcements. I've been getting a lot of questions about how do I execute the $500 a month funnel if I'm not a coach? Like, what if you have a product, or what if you are a brick and mortar business? And so, if you go to my profile, or you can go to my business page, I went live on my business page, I went live on my YouTube channel, and I went live on my personal profile. And I actually walked you guys through the $500 a month video funnel in various niches. Okay. Now, if you are the type of person that wants to accelerate the process, be in Dallas on October 14th and 15th. Okay. Reach out to me. I think we have one or two seats left for my Dallas event. So if you want me to help you write every script, shoot every video, and launch it in your ads manager before the event is even over. Like this is for people who want a super accelerated way to implement this $500 a month ad strategy. Okay. So if you are interested in that, you can come and watch this video. It's on my, like I said, it's on my Facebook profile, and you could actually see me do a deep dive in various niches on how to execute this strategy. Okay. Otherwise, let's go ahead and dig into the featured section where the Ask Laurel is always posted. Okay, so if you want me to answer your questions every single week, you need to find the Ask Laurel post. It's going to look something like this. It's always in the featured section. We close submissions on Thursday at 5 o'clock because I actually review the questions so that I can make this live go a lot faster, so I can come prepared with all of the resources. Before I dig into there, I also have an announcement that I am about to start a new cohort in Lean on Laurel, where in October, November, and December, we are going to be building from scratch the $500 a month video funnel that books 10 to 15 calls a month. Okay. So this strategy is called my Discovery Call Accelerator. You can see what it looks like by going to adswithlaurel.com. But if you are interested, come and comment underneath this post, and I am going to reach out to you. Okay. I'm going to be closing enrollments this week. So this is your chance to get in. Another thing is, if you want a little kick in the pants and an extra push getting through the program, join the program's Telegram channel here. And again, all of these can be found underneath the featured section. Anytime I need you to know something, I'm always going to put it in the featured section. Okay. Now, just a little reminder, if you want my help, follow the protocol. It's all laid out in the onboarding. Too many people are just skipping around. And I know it's tempting because there's a lot of information here, but if you start in the home section, you'll see step 1. This video walks you through how to find everything that you need in the program and how to get personalized help. Okay. A lot of you guys are randomly posting in the group, and I know you're not following the protocol because I have it laid out here. Check this out. Step number 2, this is how to use the Facebook group. And step number 3, complete these first 2 assignments. So if you have not completed these first 2 assignments, right? Like for instance, assignment number 2, watch the 3 missions video, right? And then grab one of the sample documents and then work your way through the program. If you have not done this yet, it's no wonder you're lost. Like, this is the most important assignment right here. You're going to go to the 3 missions program, the 3 missions in this program, watch this video, and then you're going to grab one of the mission documents here. Right? And need help? No problem. Confused on how to set up your document? Use this template when you post in the Ask Laurel thread. So for those of you guys who are just asking random questions about being lost, I know that you have not followed the directions because, again, everything is laid out in the onboarding step by step. Okay. So if you guys, I set up this program like a high ticket program. You guys get weekly Q&A with me. You guys get 2 Zoom coaching calls a month, which, by the way, how to get Laurel's help right here. If you need a little personalized help, right? Like, you guys get access to 2 Zoom calls every single month. If you want a little extra attention from me, you can book a power hour with me. You can just click here, or you can join my Lean on Laurel marketing mastermind that you can check out here. Okay. There's so many free resources in here for you guys. We've got the Ask Laurel weekly Q&A, which is what I'm going to be doing right in the next couple of minutes. And then attend the 2 live Zoom trainings. Guys, I give you more in the $7 program than some coaches give you in like a $2,000 or $3,000 program. Make sure you're taking advantage, okay? So let's go ahead and go into the Ask Laurel thread. We're going to kick things off with Steven. He says, hi, I hope all is well. I hope this is the correct place to post my question. Yep. Since I make a living doing this, it's probably going to seem strange that I would be struggling to answer this first question in the 5-question challenge. But here goes. Question 1. What do you do? My answer, paid advertising on Google and Facebook is the fastest way to grow your business. We create and manage ad campaigns on Google and Facebook for businesses who don't want to do it themselves. Feedback greatly appreciated. Yeah. You do paid advertising for businesses on Google and Facebook, right? You don't even need to say, and Facebook is the fastest way. You just, if someone, I'm going to give you guys a super clear example, right? Like for me, when people ask me what I do, I'm like, well, I do video training for business owners who want to learn how to do their own ads, right? I don't say it's the fastest way to get customers and all that. No, right? Like my mom is a teller at a bank. If someone asks her, what does she do? She doesn't say, well, I help people store their money in a concrete vault so that, no, my mom says I am a teller at a bank, right? So you run Google and Facebook ads for businesses. That's what you do. Don't overthink it. Too many of you guys, and I understand why it gets hard because we've been trained to answer in a value proposition or a fine marketing statement, all of those things. But at the end of the day, what you do is you do paid advertising on Google and Facebook for businesses. That's it. Keep it simple. Theo says, I'm trying to set up a retargeted people who viewed my ebook sales page but did not opt in. Back to my power content videos. I have set up a custom audience as per the Google Doc share, and I also added an exclusion to that custom audience. So I wouldn't exclude the thank you page. Yeah, so so here's the thing, Theo. Like, you don't have to exclude people. Like I would send, so even if people are downloading your ebook, getting them to your power content videos is just going to further nurture them. So I would skip the exclusion. I would totally skip the exclusion. By that same token, should I also be ATM retargeting only my ebook thank you page rather than, no, I would build a warm stack of all your warm audience. So I would do all pixel data and all people who've watched any of your videos. That's how I would do that. Good questions though. Good questions. So I would just take off this exclusion. Because power content is just going to nurture them, right? It doesn't matter. Like, to me, like if someone downloads your ebook, I would retarget them both to the ATM strategy and my power content. Let's see. Jennifer says, my offer is a coaching program that helps women ditch high functioning anxiety so they can rest guilt-free. I'm not clear on what that is, but I'll keep going. I watched the power content workshop and I'm stuck on writing my power content. I believe I followed the formula, but would love some feedback. Here's my first draft of my power content. Headline: Are you a professional woman juggling life and feeling exhausted from stress and anxiety? Okay. So here's something that we should be careful of, okay? Anytime that we're dealing with health, mental health, anything like fitness, anything that could give the reader a negative feeling about themselves, we never want to talk in second person. We always want to talk in first or third person. So, for example, right? Instead of saying, are you a professional woman juggling life and feeling exhausted from stress and anxiety? I would probably say, I would come up with some kind of data point or something like, headline: 54% of professional women who are juggling life feel exhausted from stress and anxiety. Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through how I help my clients who are feeling stress and anxiety from their profession, and blah blah blah. I don't know enough about your offer, but you see what I did there? I'm talking in third person. Okay, we want to be careful because if you try launching in second person, Facebook is eventually going to shut your ad account down. We have to avoid talking in second person whenever the outcome or the problem you're trying to solve can be taken in a very negative way. CTA, and because you're done with fixes for you're assuming that the person reading, we cannot assume that the person reading has anxiety. That goes against Facebook's guidelines. So you want to always keep this third person. So Jennifer, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Rewrite this copy in third person or first person. Like you could say, whenever I was working at my CEO job, I was juggling life. I was feeling exhausted from stress and anxiety. But over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how I overcame all of the pressure that I was feeling from my work, and how I'm teaching other women to do the same. You see how that's changed? So that's first person, and what I was doing before was third person. So two options. Sylvan says, we just got our Facebook account shut down while ramping up for a launch window open for September 24th to October 4th. We're pivoting to YouTube ads for the first time. Is there any way you could see this being profitable on such a short notice? No. We know from experience the live webinar converts at 25% for a $297 product. We also have a barely alive Facebook group with 15. You can try it. You can test it. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, especially if you're pivoting. YouTube ads take longer to optimize than Facebook ads. That's why I always recommend people start with Facebook ads, because it's such an easy platform to optimize very quickly. Whereas the Google ads platform, which is where we run YouTube ads, does not optimize quickly. But hey, when you got to do what you got to do, right? So I would absolutely test it and just follow the guidelines here in the YouTube advertising. I would probably use this. And then I have my agencies YouTube in-stream ad, placing your YouTube in-stream ad, and all that fun stuff. That's what I would definitely test it. Also, if you go back into two of the replays for the cocktails and conversions, I actually went over like my YouTube cheat sheet. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to drop that in there. So I'm actually going to drop this YouTube strategy document that actually goes through all of how we're doing all of our targeting and all of that fun stuff. If you want to see how we're doing the targeting for it, if you go into Power Content Ads, and you can go to Power Content Campaign Setup. I know this isn't Power Content, but it actually goes through all of these targeting options that we're currently using. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to share this with you. I'm going to put this in the program. I'm going to put it underneath the YouTube advertising. I am going to throw it underneath the, you know what? I'm actually going to probably put it underneath this video right here for you. Let's see. Caroline says, I'm currently going through your 7-day organic marketing sprint. At the moment, I've come up with 5 power content ideas for phase 1. My business provides copywriting services to coaches, consultants, and trainers. I viewed your lesson in day 4 below as one of my power content ideas with its headline, promise of value, and CTA for feedback. I love this. See, guys, like Caroline and Jennifer, man, you guys are taking advantage of this. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Power content topic: how to attract your ideal clients through copywriting. Headline: having problems attracting your dream clients. Okay, this says nothing. If you're trying to target copywriting services, if you're trying to target coaches and consultants who suck at copy, the headline needs to identify who is it for and why do they need to read this, right? Because if you just read this, having problems attracting your dream clients. If you've been attracting the wrong clients to your business, this video is for you. It does not tell me who is this for, right? It kind of tells me why are they here, but I want to know, I want to dig deeper. Like this headline needs to reveal the issue that coaches are having with copywriting. This coach needs to, whenever the coach sees this ad in their newsfeed, they need to say, this is me. I need to read more. Let's see. Marcus says, I joined your program a few days ago. Very little money. Context: I have invented a device to help all brass players improve fast and painlessly. Due to the Ukrainian war, the aluminum cost has made the Stratos system unaffordable. So now working on prototypes for a more affordable material. I have a giveaway ebook, 7 Golden Rules for Better Brass Playing. Ooh, that's good. I like that. An ebook, Range Without Resistance, and a $497 course that I have not had the confidence to offer. What do I do? More to the point. So what I would do in this situation, if you have a low, now this is something that's going to brass players. Now, what I'm about to tell Marcus is something that I would not recommend to coaches in the online space. but this is going to work great because this is B2C. Okay, this is B2C. So, Marcus, I would set up a lead generation strategy so that you can build your list while you're working on your prototype. And I would have this ebook upsell people into the $497 video course. That's what I would do for now. So literally I would go, so for if we're talking, let me draw this out for you. So I would do Facebook ad to free ebook, right? Then once they give you their name and email sequence that upsells them to $497 course. Okay, that's the what I would do. Facebook ad, they put their name and email in, they get into your email sequence, and this email sequence upsells them into the $497. So I would go here and I would do this lead generation strategy. Okay, and then you can grab the calculator here and it will actually tell you, you know, what you can expect from, you know, your certain ad spend. You said that you could do some $5 a day ads. So I would probably do it to give away the 7 goals and rule for better brass playing. That's where I think your budget is. I wouldn't do power content in this case. And again, I'm only giving this is for Marcus. Okay. I want to be very careful. Marcus is B2C. And so if he has a very low budget and he's getting his prototype ready, we need to build a list of people who play the brass instrument and will be perfect for his product that's coming out. Okay, so this is why I would recommend doing it this way. And I would use my lead generation strategy here. Great question, Marcus, and thank you for all of that context. Anthony says, I'm excited because I believe you have revealed the missing gap in my ad strategies for my service-based business that I've been trying to figure out for years. I'll be implementing shortly. Thank you, Anthony. That's a great compliment. He says, my question is, I have 2 ad accounts. I believe one is just personal and the other one is a business manager. A business manager and ad account's 2 different things. Can't quite figure out how to tell the difference. Okay. Your business manager is going to host your ad accounts. Okay. So I want you to check this video out, Marcus. Not Marcus, it's Anthony. Get Ready Protocol. Business manager, and I want you to watch this video. Here's a walkthrough of how I like to set up my business manager. You did not tell me if you have watched that video before. I would say watch this video and then ask clarifying questions, because the question that you're answering is answered in this video right here. Let's see. Jay says, just started your $7 program, set up Facebook Pixel through Tag Manager. I think I've got that all set up right. Set up a trigger to trigger a lead even through Event Setup Tool. It's set to trigger when the thank you page URL loads. However, it triggers immediately when my homepage loads. It's set to trigger when the thank you page URL loads. However, it triggers immediately when that means that you set up the trigger to all pages instead of a specific page. Okay. That's probably what happened. It sounds like because if it's triggering when your home page loads, it means that you chose all pages. And it's going to, I would have to see the setup, but that's what it sounds like you did. You set the trigger for all pages instead of specific pages. That's what it sounds like. I don't have a screenshot here or anything to give me indication. So that's the only thing that would happen that would cause that. Let's see. Bryce says, I'm following the stupid, easy e-commerce strategy. I'm in the offer phase. Over the last 7 days, my conversion rate has been 4.34%, which I don't think is terrible. No, that's good. Usually with e-commerce, we want 2 to 3%. You're performing. However, according to the calculator, I need to get my conversion rate above 6%. Well, it depends, okay? Because I know you have a $55 offer here, and this is what's cool. Bryce has come to the Ask Laurel every week, so I know a lot about this offer. I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but here's the thing that you guys have to realize is that with a low ticket offer, in order to be profitable, you have to sell things on the back end. So Bryce, if you are getting a 4.34 conversion, one of the numbers that I need to know is, what is your cost per acquisition? Are you profitable yet? Right? That's the one thing, like, even like showing me a screenshot of the calculator would be extremely helpful. Because I cannot advise So here's the thing, right? When you're talking about a low ticket, right? A low ticket offer, your CPA with Facebook ads is going to vary between $40 to $120 for a $27 to $97 offer. Okay. What this means is if you're using Facebook ads and you have a $27 to $97 offer, you can expect to pay $40 to $120 for acquisition, right? So that is why we need a back end offer, meaning more book bundles, right? You're paying to acquire these customers, right? We want to at least break even, but here's the thing: with a low ticket offer, 4.34% is great. Like that's good. We need to be selling them things on the back end. So you've got your front end converting really good, which, by the way, congratulations, Bryce. That is really, really good. Now, I don't have a screenshot of your calculator, so I don't know how much you're paying to acquire those customers. But just know, on average, you're going to pay $40 to $120 to acquire a $27 to $97 offer customer. So hopefully that makes sense. We're going to wrap things up right here with Miss Catherine. She says, "Hey, Laurel, I'm launching my free challenge for my big program. The challenge is Fire Up Your Website Profit Machine and is 4 days to boosting your website to make more sales leading up to selling my website profit machine program. This is the first time I've been able to make ads work for me. Thank you. You're very welcome. I have followed your power content strategy, got it down to 18 cents per 100% video view, and I'm following your lead generation strategy. Awesome. My one clear question is, I will only be running the lead gen ads for 2 weeks before the challenge. Okay. This is where you're gonna need more time. Okay. So for instance, excuse me. So in my Lean on Laurel program, I have my students start setting up these ads 4 weeks in advance. Okay. So here's why. 4 weeks in advance, right? Because the first 7 days are going to be spent setting up the 5x3 campaign, right? So if you are following, right, the offer ads, right, lead generation, you're going to learn how to place those ads over the shoulder, right? And you're going to have some of my favorite ad scripts. But the thing to know is you're going to have 5 ad sets, right, with 3 ads in each, which, by the way, I go over this setup. If you go to the last conversions over cocktail replays on September 15th, right here, after I went over the $500 a month video funnel, I actually showed the setup for this 5x3. So here's why I do this 4 weeks in advance, right? Because if you have, whenever my students do all of the ad scripts plus video versions and graphic versions, they usually end up with 9 ads, okay? But we're starting with 5 ad sets with a 5x3. Now remember, we have 5 ad sets with 3 ads. So that is going to be equals 15 ads to launch total, just in this one campaign, right? Test campaign. So what we need to do is get one ad approved, wait for it to get approved. Do not, like, one of my students learned the hard way. We launch one ad and we wait for it to get approved, okay? Because for just in case Facebook doesn't like it. The reason that we do 4 weeks in advance is week 1, we are just setting this up. Week 2, we're actually testing, right? Because we're testing for 7 to 10 days. I'm going to spend a bulk of budget here. So let's say I have a $5,000 budget for the ads. I'm probably going to spend $2,000 of it in the first 7 days so that I can really get those winners. And then weeks 3 and 4, I am optimizing and scaling winning ads and ad sets. Okay, so this is why I want 4, and this doesn't matter whether you're doing a challenge, whether you're doing a live webinar. The first 7 days I am testing and launching. Week 2 I am testing in full, pulling out the winners, and then weeks 3 and 4 optimizing, scaling only the winning ad sets. So this is why I say 4 weeks in advance. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get done. Um, Especially like if you don't have any winning ads, like I would say like if you already, so you only have to do all of this one time, right? This is the 4 weeks in advance is only the first time we run the campaign. Then anytime we're running the campaign, I'm simply just turning these back on, right? So if you've ran this campaign before and you already have winning ads and ad sets, you're going to be fine launching ads 2 weeks in advance. But if you haven't done any testing and launching and all of that fun stuff, you're going to need to give yourself a little bit of time. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So I would just say do the best that you can, and just follow my troubleshooting. So if you go here into the offer ads lead generation and just follow the troubleshooting training and grab the troubleshooting cheat sheet here, right? It'll say if this, I'm getting 0 leads. If this, my lead cost is above what I projected, do this. That's all you can do, right? And that's what I love about what you guys are doing here is you guys are testing and trying, and you guys are gonna make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes, right? That is why I am here guiding you guys. So if things don't work out, we have a backup plan, okay? Hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of this. Let me know in the comments below the biggest takeaway from today's live training. It'll help the algorithm get this in front of more people. As always, guys, I love all of you guys. If you want a little kick in the pants, right, join the Telegram channel. It is in the featured section. Join the Telegram channel. You will get motivation from me on a daily basis in that Telegram channel. So anyway, but I will warn you, it is not for the faint of heart if you don't have thick skin, because I will tell you like it is. You guys have an amazing day. Love you all.